The body of a man was found in the lake early this morning. The suspect was apprehended. Sources inside the police department revealed that the suspect's name is Miles Edgeworth, age 24. The witness will state his name. The witness does not remember anything beyond the last several years. When I looked out the window, I saw a boat just floating on the lake. I was there in the park the night of the murder. Just when she said, hey, it's almost Christmas, I heard the gunshot. The timestamp on the photo reads December 24th, 11:50 p.m. The real issue here is not why nothing is shown in this photograph. It is why this photograph exists at all. After the murderer killed Robert Hammond at 11:50, he assumed the guise of Mr. Hammond and met Edgeworth. Actually, I don't know the murderer's name. I don't know because he never told us. I want to tell you, to get it off my chest, but it's a nightmare I've had. A memory of a crime that I committed. Hello and welcome back. This is Queen 3210, and well, you'll notice that there is a slight difference with the dates on the save files, and that is due to some technical difficulties I had. You see, I turned off the game after the last playthrough. However, when I went to start it up again, well, show beats tell. Loading content. Failed to load the save data. Delete this current... What? I mean... What? Okay, I guess. Wait. Where the fuck did the continue game go? What the fuck happened? Okay, let's try this again. No! I said no. Oh, fuck. So as a result, I ended up having to redo basically everything that I had done up until this point. I even tried to mirror it out, but I knew that the dates listed in the upper right hand corner of the save file was basically gonna out me. So yeah, I spent basically all of yesterday just catching up. But we are back where we left off, which is basically we have discovered that the boat owner, or the boat shack resident rather, has disappeared. The judge wants to know more about him. I still say he's Yaniyagi. However, my theory has slightly shifted based on the words of Miles Edgeworth at the end of the previous episode. Where does that leave us, rather? It leaves us to having to investigate on the final day that we are allowed. So let's get started. December 27th, 2:11 p.m. Wright & Co. Law Offices. What was Mr. Edgeworth talking about? A memory of a crime that I committed. A memory of murder. Do you really think Mr. Edgeworth killed? I don't believe it. Not Edgeworth. Some painful memory has been troubling him lately. But he'd never take someone's life. Never. Nick? Yo, how's everyone doing? What do you think of my performance today? I'm swooning in the aisles, huh, Maya? Swooning? Me? Oh, yes, I do remember feeling faint. Just not for the reason that he wants you to. Right on! Tell me the truth. It was like love at first sight, right? Right, Nick? Uh-huh. Me? Well, maybe my heart skipped a beat or two. Once again, not for the reasons that Larry wants. Oh, he's got a serious expression now and the music has gone away. I think you can do better than that. Come on, I saved Edgeworth in there, dude. Edgy. You guys should be bowing before me, yeah? Bow before your hero. Larry, you really helped out in the trial today.
You did. If you weren't there, Larry, I'm sure Mr. Edgeworth would have been found guilty.
But seriously, Nick, that boat shop caretaker guy is pretty suspicious. But Edgy ain't off the hook yet.
Way to spoil the mood, Larry.
Hey, I'm just a guy sitting in the audience, you know? But from where I'm sitting, Edgy seemed pretty edgy. I mean, can you really know he's telling the truth about that night? He brings up a very uncomfortable point.
Nick?
I don't know. But what I do know is I'm going to believe in you two until the end. Us two?
Edgeworth and... who else? You mean me, right?
Nah, he means me. Right, Nick? Yeah, you, Larry.
Not me? But why you, Larry?
Huh? Actually, yeah, why me, Nick? Oh, fuck. He should have said 3.
Enough with the silent treatment. Nick, why do you trust Mr. Edgeworth so much? I mean, he's changed recently, true. But when we first met him, he was kind of a jerk, don't you think?
You didn't know him back then. Back when he wanted to become a defense attorney.
Wait, was that when you two were classmates?
Yeah, in grade school. They saved me. Miles and Larry. They saved me, and I'll never forget it. And that's why I became a defense attorney, you know?
What? Hey, Larry, what's he talking about?
Sorry, I kinda forgot.
Okay, Nick, out with it. I'm gonna hear this story today, and that is final.
Okay. It's kind of a long story, so hang in there. It was the very end of 3rd grade. I was on trial. A class trial.
A class trial?
I'm getting Danganronpa vibes. You remember, Larry? Spring, end of the 3rd grade? A kid in our class got his lunch money stolen.
Lunch money?
Our school was pretty small. Every month, kids would bring in an envelope with money for lunch from home.
Huh? I see.
Anyway, this kid's envelope disappeared. With $38 still inside. Holy fucking shit! My mom didn't give me that much when I was a kid. What the hell? I barely got $5. Oh, yeah, now that you remember it, now that you mention it, I do remember that. I can see why you'd forget, though. You were out of school that day. Anyway, the envelope that had been stolen during PE class. I was coming down with a cold, so I skipped PE that day. I was the only one not in class.
So, they thought you did it?
Yeah. The kids in class said I should be put on trial.
Trial?
So the next day we held a classroom trial, with me as the defendant.
I didn't do it. Guilty. He did it. He did it. Guilty. I was you. Thief, give the money back. You're such a meanie. No one wants to play with him. Just admit you did it. You can't hide the truth. Tell us the truth. We're not going to play with you anymore. Yeah. You shouldn't be allowed in the relay race. Give me back my 50 cents I loaned you. Hey, did you rob that bank the other day?
Now, Phoenix, you know you shouldn't steal people's money. It's not right. In the end, even the teacher thought I'd done it. Go over and apologize, Phoenix. I didn't know what was happening. I was so sad. I couldn't stop crying. Everyone was staring at me like I'd done it. I tried to apologize. I went to where the boy whose money had been stolen was sitting. But that's when it happened. He shouldn't have to apologize. The only thing that belongs in a trial is evidence. Anything else has no place. You should all be ashamed. Amateurs. Miles? It wasn't you who stole my money, was it? No. Then you shouldn't apologize. Everyone's been shouting you did it, but no one has any proof. That is why, Your Honor, this boy is innocent. But Miles, it was your money that was stolen. Oh.
Yeah, he did it. He's the one. We don't need proof. Make him say he's sorry.
Why don't you all just shut up? Oh, wrong voice.
This is always how it is. Everyone ganging up and picking on one person. Just think how he feels. He said he didn't do it, so he didn't do it.
That shuts everyone up, really? Very well. I will replace the money myself. This class trial is over. It wasn't so much a class trial as it was a kangaroo court. That's how it happened. After that, the three of us were the best of friends.
Wow. I had no idea.
Yeah, I had no idea either. I mean, well, I forgot. That's when I learned what it meant to be alone. Totally alone. Without a friend in the world.
You did a good thing, Larry.
Well, yeah. I was just lucky that I took the day off from school. If I'd been there, they would have thought I'd done it. I mean, he's right. The legend and all. So I took it kind of personally, see? When something smells, it's usually the butts. Anyway, Edgeworth and I talked about that after class trial. That's when I learned his father was a defense attorney. I remember his eyes would shine when he talked about his father. I'm going to become a defense attorney just like my father. A famous defense attorney. Then a few months later, he suddenly transferred to another school.
The DL6 incident.
Right. I'm not sure. But the transfer probably had to do with his father's death.
That's so sad.
It was several years later when I heard Edgeworth's name again. There was an article about him in the newspaper. The headline was something like, "Dark Suspicions of a Demon Attorney." Fabricating evidence, manipulating testimonies, covering up facts. The article said he'd do anything to get a guilty verdict. Anything. But why? What happened? I mean, that's not the Edgy I used to know at all. That's what I thought, too. I tried to get in touch with him, I don't know how many times. He never replied.
I guess he didn't want to see his old friends.
Couldn't just drop it, though. I wanted to meet him, to learn why he had... I wanted to meet him, to learn why he'd become who he became. That's when I decided.
Wait, you don't mean... That's why? That's why you became a defense attorney? To meet Edgeworth?
If I was a defense attorney, I knew he'd have to meet me whether he wanted to or not. In court. Edgeworth believed in me, and I believe in him. He's in pain. and no one's on his side. I'm the only one who knows the real Edgeworth. I'm the only one who can help him. Whoa, Nick! So, is that why you helped me out for free? Yeah. I helped you because I believed in you. Except I don't remember saying I'd do it for free. Whoops. Aw, Nick! Nick!
Nick! We have to save Mr. Edgeworth. It's the last thing we do, okay?
Right. It very well may be.
First, there's that rental boat shop caretaker. We need to find out who and what he is.
I'd settle for who. Guess I can clean out some of this evidence I no longer need. Okay, let's go. So let's see what evidence we're keeping. Robert's autopsy report, the lake photo, Misty face photo, overhead map of Gourd Lake, the bullet, the pistol, the metal detector, parrot, the case file, and the incident photo. Okay, not bad. So, first, let's check up on Miles, see how he's doing. December 27th, Detention Center, Visitor's Room. You look as grim as always.
Mr. Edgeworth? I heard the story about the class trial.
Class trial? What do you mean?
You don't remember?
No, I don't.
Your lunch money was stolen, wasn't it? In the 3rd grade?
Lunch money? Huh. Oh, right. Yes, I seem to remember something like that.
Nick, I think you're the only one who really remembers.
Well, it probably only really mattered to me anyway.
Mr. Edgeworth, didn't you know? That trial was the reason Nick became a defense attorney.
Ridiculous. Gee, thanks. That said, it does sound like the kind of thing you'd do. You haven't changed a bit, have you, Wright? So simple. To a fault, even. Well, maybe, yeah, but I think you changed too much, Edgeworth. Perhaps. So why prosecute? Hey, Edgeworth, why did you become a prosecutor anyway? You used to look up to your dad. You said you wanted to be a defense attorney, right? I couldn't let myself deny reality like you. What do you mean by that? My father was taken from me, and you want me to defend criminals? I'm sorry, Wright, but I'm not that good of a person.
One suspect was apprehended in your father's murder, right?
Yes, the man trapped in the elevator with my father. His name was Yanni Yogi. He had to be the shooter, any way you look at it. Yet, he was found innocent. That defense attorney got him off the hook. That would be Robert Hammond. On that day, 15 years ago. On that day, 15 years ago, the 3 of us were trapped in that elevator for 5 hours. When we were rescued, we all suffered oxygen deprivation. I had lost all memory of the murder. Lost your memory? Even now, I can't recall what happened in that elevator. That was the crux of Yogi's attorney's argument in court. He claimed Yanni Yogi had been not of sound mind due to the oxygen deprivation. Yogi was released due to a lack of evidence. Innocent. That's when I changed my mind. I started to hate defense attorneys. Okay, talk to me about Prosecutor Von Karma then. What's your relationship with Von Karma? He's my teacher and a man who deserves respect.
So that was a fucking lie.
Yeah, okay. He does not deserve respect because he does not give respect. I learned everything I know of courtroom techniques from him. Well, maybe you need a new teacher then.
So he's like my sister was to you, Nick.
He is a perfectionist in all things. In court, in his personal life, he is obsessed with doing everything perfect.
Perfectly, huh?
In all the cases he has taken on, none were left unsolved. And not one suspect was declared innocent. Ever.
But that's...
I know. It's possible some of the suspects were indeed innocent. However, it is impossible for us to accurately determine that in every case. All Von Karma does is his job, to find the suspect guilty, perfectly. In any case, it's nigh well impossible to find a weakness in him. His arrogance is one. Should a weakness appear, he would do everything in his power to make it go away. Edgeworth? If what you're saying is true, you're headed for a guilty sentence tomorrow.
He's right! Now's no time to praise the enemy, Mr. Edgeworth.
It's a strange situation in which I find myself, I'll admit. No kidding. Okay, I guess that's that. So let us go try and search the beach. December 27th, Gourd Lake Park entrance. Hey, pal, long time no see.
Oh, Detective Gumshoe.
Close one today, eh? I got so worked up I snapped my tie in half. Sorry about that. No problem, pal. Thanks to you, we now know who really did it.
You mean the boat shop caretaker?
Look, I'll make you a promise. I'll have that scoundrel in my custody by trial time tomorrow. Come what may. It's my duty to you as a police officer. Now I'm off to catch me a criminal. Does he know where to look?
Detective Gumshoe sure is active today.
Oh, one more thing.
Eek!
No one can go into the woods today.
The woods?
Where Lotta was camping? The woods are off limits to camping, and apparently the park ranger found out. He got pretty mad. No one could go in for a while.
Guess Lotta's in a lot of trouble.
Anyway, I'll be seeing you tomorrow. Well. December 27th, Gourd Lake Public Beach. Huh? The steel eyesore's missing.
Eyesore!
Looks like the hot dog stand's closed too.
Guess Larry's too busy worrying about Mr. Edgeworth to show up for work.
Yeah, I guess so. December 27th, boat rental shop.
That old caretaker got away.
Yep.
I never imagined he might be the real murderer.
Ahem! I'd know that clearing of the throat anywhere. Hello. What might you be doing here? Out for a walk, hmm? Ah, the days of my youth. Like the scent of fresh lemon, you see.
Mr. Grossberg? This is no time for idle reminiscing. Mr. Edgeworth's trial ends tomorrow.
That is true, yes. But from what I saw of today's trial, Edgeworth should be fine, right? Well, I'm not so sure about that. Oh, what do you mean by that, hmm? Well, I'm not sure. If you find anything out, come to my office at once. I may be able to offer you some assistance. Thanks. Bye.
What do you think Mr. Grossberg was doing here anyway?
Who knows? see if we can get inside. Well, we can probably get inside the shack. Let's talk to Polly. December 27th, caretaker's shack.
Nobody's home. Hello, hello. Quack. Hey, it's Polly. I wonder where your owner's gone, Polly. Hello, hello. Quack. Can't believe he'd run off and leave his poor parrot to fend for herself. Hello, hello. Quack.
I kinda can.
Maybe I should take care of Polly, Nick.
You probably shouldn't just kidnap her. The police know about her anyway. I'm sure they'll do something.
Oh, okay. Sorry, Polly. He says I can't take you.
Great, now the bird's gonna hate me.
Say, Nick, don't people usually put pictures of fish up on the wall to boast about them?
Yeah, I guess so. You mean pictures of the fish they caught, right?
Right. But don't all the fish on the wall here look really puny to you?
Well, you know what they say. You should have seen the one that got away.
Except the one that got away from us was the caretaker. And we did see him.
Why do I feel like we're having two different conversations here? Because we probably are. That fishing pole looks expensive.
Maybe we should bring it to Detective Gumshoe.
Don't you think the caretaker would mind?
Well, we can just leave him the metal detector in exchange.
Maybe we'd better not. Who cares? He's a criminal. Let's take the fucking fishing rod.
Fuck this guy!
That reminds me, Nick. Polly here knows the number to the safe, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Polly, what's the number to the safe? 1228. Quack. Let's open it, Nick. Come on.
I'm sure there isn't any money in there.
Aww. But hey, he keeps it locked, right? So there must be something of value in there.
I'm not so sure.
Okay, Nick, let's see what's in there.
Guess there might be a clue or two. The only thing in here is a letter.
A letter? Aw, boring.
There's no name or signature on this thing. It's handwritten in very precise, clear letters. Get your revenge on Miles Edgeworth. Edgeworth!
Nick, why would Mr. Edgeworth's name be on here?
How should I know? I'm going to read the whole thing now. Get your revenge on Miles Edgeworth. It also says this is your last chance. Now is the time to get revenge on the two men who ruined your life. The two men? The rest of the letter goes on to describe the murder plot in detail. Okay, yeah, so I think I might be right. Yanni Yagi is the caretaker, and his life was ruined when he went on trial. Yep. How to kill Robert Hammond and frame Edgeworth. Calling Edgeworth out to the lake, getting on the boat, firing twice. This is exactly what I figured out today in court. It's all here, in perfect detail.
What do you think it means, Nick?
I don't know, but it looks like these are instructions for that caretaker. When he killed Robert Hammond and called out Edgeworth, he was following instructions, which means there's another mastermind.
But who would have written that letter? And what does that mean to get revenge on Miles Edgeworth?
Look, I don't know, okay? But one thing's for sure. This letter is an amazing clue. Letter from the safe added to the court record. Excellent.
Ah!
What's wrong?
Huh? Oh, never mind.
What? Tell me.
Just when I saw the TV, I remembered. They're showing a Pink Princess special this week.
I think we have bigger issues than missing a Pink Princess episode. Oh.
See, that's why I didn't want to tell you.
Everything's cold. Looks like he didn't turn his heater on. Guess he hasn't been back here since the trial.
It doesn't look like he used his kitchen much.
You're right.
Guess the whole pasta restaurant thing was a lie.
What, you thought he was telling the truth? Oh, I guess that's it. Let's go to the Criminal Affairs Department and see if they've come up with anything. Or actually, you know what? Instead, let's go to the detention center and show Edgeworth the instructions. Edgeworth, see this letter? This came out of the safe in the shack where that boat rental caretaker lives. I see. Revenge? On me?
Who's that old guy anyway?
I don't know. Could he be an innocent defendant who got declared guilty or something? Nice, right. But I don't remember that man, not at all.
So he was following this letter then?
Which means there was someone else behind it. Now is the time to get revenge on the 2 men who ruined your life. 2 men? Meaning myself and Robert Hammond?
It also says this is your last chance.
Last chance? Wait, maybe. Maybe he's talking about the statute of limitation. Maybe he's talking about the statute of limitations on the DL6 incident. Ugh. Wait, that old man. Well,
what is it? Do you know who he is?
Yogi. Could he be Yogi?
Yogi?
The suspect in the DL6 incident. The one who was found innocent. I was thinking the same thing. And have been for a while now. Yanni Yogi was a court bailiff at the time. We just happened to be in that elevator together 15 years ago. The quake was incredibly strong. Before I knew it, everything was dark. Before we were there for so long, it felt like forever. The air thinned, and the darkness closed in on us in that little box. We became unsettled. Help! I can't breathe! Quiet, I said quiet. You're not making this any easier. I want to get out! Help! Get us out! Don't shout, you'll just use up more oxygen. That's all I remember. When I came to, I was in a hospital bed staring up at the ceiling. In court, Yanni Yogi's mental condition was called into question. They claimed the oxygen deprivation and stress had caused temporary insanity. In the end, the claim passed the court, and Yogi was found innocent.
Huh? But isn't that strange? This letter tells him to get revenge on Edgeworth. Why would he want to take revenge on you?
Right. Yeah. There's something that's been troubling me these last few days. It's about that dream that you had, about a crime you committed. I didn't know whether or not I should tell you. You mean the nightmare? It's a nightmare that I've had. A memory of a crime that I committed. A crime you committed? A memory of a murder. I think the time has come to tell all. Okay? For the last 15 years, I've had the same dream almost every night. I wake up in a fearful sweat every time.
What kind of dream?
It's a dream about my father's killing. In the dark. Help! I can't breathe! Quiet! I said quiet. You're not making this any easier. I want to get out! Help! Get us out! Don't shout. You'll just use up more oxygen. I can't breathe. You're using up my air. What? Stop breathing my air. I'll stop you. What? What are you? Stop breathing my air! No! Father! He's attacking Father! And then I see the pistol lying by my feet. I don't know if it was evidence from that day in court or the bailiffs. In a daze, I pick up the pistol. Get away! Get away! Get away from my father! Yep. Ooh! And with that scream, I wake. It's a bone-chilling scream. It's a scream that has rung in my ears for the past 15 years.
But that's just a dream, right? Right?
He's not so sure. That thought is the only thing that has kept me sane for the last 15 years. But what if I'm wrong? What if it's real? They say that sometimes people shut out memories in self-defense. Maybe it was I who killed my father.
What?
If you think about it that way, this letter makes sense. Get your revenge on Miles Edgeworth. Think about it. Yagi was really innocent. That's why he wanted revenge against me. But then why would he want revenge against the lawyer who got him off? That doesn't really make sense. Wait, Edgeworth, you mean it was me? I was the true culprit. I was the true criminal of DL6. I shot my father. This is bad.
What are we gonna do, Nick? What can we do?
I don't know. I don't think there's anything we can do. Like it or not. If there's someone else who knows a lot about the DL6 incident, maybe. Grossberg.
There is, Nick. There is someone who knows about DL6.
There is, and we're gonna go see him. December 27th, Grossberg Law Offices. Mr. Grossberg. Yes, hello there. What's wrong? You look troubled.
No kidding! I can't believe you're not.
Just calm down and tell me what's happened, hmm?
It's Mr. Edgeworth. He...
I see. So Edgeworth dreamt he shot his own father?
It's only a dream! Only a dream!
I wonder.
But what?
If that's the case, then why do you two look so troubled, hmm?
Well...
Also, consider this. Yagi quite certainly holds a deep grudge against Miles Edgeworth. So deep, he'd want to frame him for murder. This leads me to surmise that Mr. Edgeworth's dream was not a dream. It was real, as you imagined. Miles Edgeworth threw the pistol to save his father. The pistol fired, and the deed was done.
No! I don't believe it!
Yagi was suspected of murder, and his career as a bailiff was irrevocably wrecked. Thus, he sought revenge on Miles Edgeworth. But again, where does the revenge on Robert Hammond come in? This was his last chance, of course, with the statute of limitations so close. Okay, so let's talk about Gregory Edgeworth. What do you know about Edgeworth's father? He was a defense attorney without peer. It sounds trite, but it's true. Well, he may have had one peer now that I think about it.
Your mentor, Mia Fey.
My sister?
Gregory Edgeworth was very disapproving of Mr. Von Karma's techniques.
That's no surprise. And yet his son followed into Von Karma's footsteps. That's ironic.
Von Karma is an extreme man. Forged testimonies and evidence are nothing to him. The result? He has a perfect win record in court. To beat him, Gregory Edgeworth tried to call attention to his methods.
And?
He lost. And died in despair, as it were.
I see.
Okay, so that's interesting. I kind of want to know more about the case that he lost then, because that's the day that he died. It might be irrelevant, but it might also not be. But moving on, we're going to talk about the spirit medium.
When Gregory Edgeworth was killed, the police called a spirit medium. That was your mother, Misty Fey.
I am Gregory Edgeworth. I have been killed. The one who shot me was the bailiff, Yanni Yagi.
Yet Yagi was found innocent.
That's when my mother left us. Everyone called her a fraud.
That's right, everyone thought she was, you see. Yet, now that I think about it, it seems the one who lied was Gregory Edgeworth's ghost. Gregory Edgeworth must have known who shot him.
I don't believe it. So you're saying he falsified his testimony? That Edgeworth's dad lied to protect his son?
It's only a possibility, mind you. But a possibility nonetheless.
Okay. What do you make of this?
Oh, so this is the letter. It does seem that Yagi was following this letter when he killed Hammond.
But why kill Robert Hammond?
Hammond was a skilled defense attorney, but he defended clients not for their sake, but for his own.
For his own sake?
He never trusted his clients, that one. The only thing he trusted was his own ability.
But he got his client found innocent, so why should it matter?
Actually, my dear, it's quite different. He won that innocent verdict for no one but himself. Yagi was a free man, but socially, he was ruined.
Okay.
You'll understand soon enough.
Why don't you just tell us?
Wait.
What is it?
This letter. I've seen this handwriting somewhere before. A long time ago.
Yes! Okay, let's go. Let's go. Whose handwriting was it?
Whose handwriting was this?
Not my question! You need to answer that question!
Do you have any idea who wrote this?
Manfred von Karma? Nah, that's just out of the realm of possibility. I know it's not Miles. Because why would Miles write instructions on how to kill himself? Yanni Yagi was the one who was following the instructions. I would say it's probably Manfred. That's the only choice that makes sense, even though it kind of doesn't. Could it be Manfred von Karma?
Von Karma? Why would he have something to do with this?
Well, I'm not sure.
Von Karma. Von Karma. Oh, wait! You're right, my boy!
I am?
This is Von Karma's handwriting. I am sure of it. I used to see it all the time on court reports.
What? But that means the one who told Mr. Yagi to kill was...
Correct. Manfred von Karma himself.
Why, though? What does this mean, then? Why would Von Karma want to frame Edgeworth? Considering he's his student.
If it truly was Von Karma who wrote this letter, then he would know the truth. he would know that Miles Edgeworth had accidentally killed his own father. He'll say as much tomorrow in court, I should think. He'll press the point until the court finds Miles Edgeworth guilty. Oh no.
But how could Von Karma know about Mr. Edgeworth's past like that? Even Edgeworth thought that it was just a nightmare.
That I do not know. Yet I do know that Von Karma is both persistent and a perfectionist. He may be seeking to satisfy a grudge against Gregory Edgeworth by hurting his son.
What do you mean?
It was 15 years ago. Von Karma met Gregory Edgeworth in court, and Von Karma did win. But he did not make it through the trial unscarred.
Okay. So I was right. That I guess that trial was actually important. What happened in the trial between Edgeworth's dad and Von Karma?
Von Karma got the guilty verdict he wanted. He won the trial. But Gregory Edgeworth accused Von Karma of faulty evidence. And though he lost the trial, Mr. Edgeworth's accusation stood.
Faulty evidence?
It was the only penalty Von Karma has ever received in his career as a prosecutor. Gregory Edgeworth dealt a blow to his perfect trial record.
Wow!
Must have been quite a shock for Von Karma. He took a vacation for several months after that, you see.
A vacation?
Yes, an unusual event for the man. That was the first and the last vacation he has taken in his many years of prosecuting.
Really? He doesn't take vacations?
No wonder he's so fucking high-strung. Jesus Christ.
Like, go to the sea or, to the mountains? Don't tell me he's never been to Europe.
You have strange ideas about vacations, Maya.
In any case, that was the only time he took a vacation from work. I believe the penalty upset him quite a lot.
Odd. If he wanted to keep a perfect record so badly, why would he take such a long vacation? To give himself an alibi.
What do we do, Nick? Von Karma's gonna bring up DL6. You can bet on it. What if Mr. Edgeworth pleads guilty to DL6?
I won't let him.
Yes, Mr. Wright. I hate to say this, but even accidental murder is murder, you know.
I know that. I just believe in Edgeworth's innocence. I can't believe he'd kill someone.
But Nick, Mr. Edgeworth admitted it himself. His father must have lied to protect him even from beyond the grave.
I don't care. I know he's not guilty.
Mr. Wright, if you say so, I suppose I could go check again. The police files might hold something of interest. Mr. Grossberg?
Thank you.
I can't promise anything. In fact, I think the chances of finding something are slim.
I understand. The police materials. I think I might beat you to it. December 27th, Police Department, Criminal Affairs.
There's hardly anyone here.
Everyone must be out looking for the old guy, Yagi.
Ah, it's you. I don't think Gumshoe will be coming back today. He's staying out late looking for someone.
Sounds like Detective Gumshoe's pounding the pavement for real. We were wondering if we could check out the records room again.
Well, now, I can't have just anybody wandering around in there.
But
I guess Mr. Von Karma's in there now, anyway. You can go in as long as he's there.
Von Karma?
Yeah, he just arrived, actually. Von Karma's in the record room.
Hey, Nick! Let's hurry!
Yep. Beat feet to the record room. December 27th, Police Department Records Room.
Dusty as always.
We were only here just yesterday. I'm pretty sure they just haven't had time to clean.
What's wrong, Nick?
Nothing. I was just noticing that he isn't actually here.
on karma. Okay. There are shelves stuffed with case files in the back of the room, too. Forgotten cases rotting away for all eternity.
Nick, let's just get what we need and get out of here. All this dust is getting to me.
Okay. But she won't let me talk.
A few moments later.
Oh wait, there's an open drawer, Derp, staring me right in the face.
Huh? One of the drawers here is open.
Someone must have been looking at it recently.
The label says unsolved cases. Evidence.
Unsolved cases?
Nick! The file for TL6, it's completely empty.
What? What are you doing in here?
Eek! Eek!
On karma. You. How do you know my name?
Huh?
Have we met?
What are you saying? We see each other every day, don't we? We're Miles Edgeworth's defense team.
Defense team. I beg your pardon, you see. I rarely remember defense attorneys. They're like bugs to me. Needless things to be crushed.
So, plot twist here. What if Von Karma is actually Yanni Yagi? I mean, Yanni Yagi did technically disappear into the wind. Yeah, I know. That kind of sounds dumb too. Okay, moving on.
I can see how this guy was Edgeworth's mentor.
Mr. Edgeworth's your student, right?
A romanticist who still can't shed that veneer of amateurism. Just like his father. Always second rate. Mr. Von Karma, you had an extra grind with Mr. Gregory Edgeworth, didn't you?
Me? A grudge against a mere defense attorney?
Why?
Because he dealt a blow to your otherwise perfect trial record?
So you did. What I don't get is, why did you take his son under your wing afterwards? The son of your most bitter rival. That, my dear attorney, is none of your business.
That's fair.
Tomorrow will be the last day of this trial. It's been a while since I had a defense attorney last this long. Still, you will lose in the end. Miles Edgeworth will admit his own guilt? His guilt of 15 years ago, you mean? You're quite the researcher. If you've done your homework so well, then certainly you must understand. You know what Miles Edgeworth will tell the court tomorrow. We were right. So Von Karma is going to bring up DL6 in the court tomorrow.
A few moments later.
I have a feeling I'm going to regret this. Mr. Von Karma, can you have a look at this? This was you, wasn't it? You instructed Yanni Yagi to commit murder.
Yanni Yagi. How many years has it been since I've heard him called by that name? He's a fool. I told him to burn it after he read it.
Wow, ballsy.
So you admit it? You wrote Mr. Yagi this letter?
Yes, my dear defense attorney. Thank you for taking the trouble to bring it to me. You've saved me from a lot of needless hassle.
But what? Hey, Nick! What is that thing?
It's a taser. A stun gun. For self-defense, usually. Indeed. 600,000 volts will course through your body like a dog touching an electric fence. 600,000? Oh, don't worry. People don't die from it. Usually. Now, give me the letter.
No! No!
Whoa, what are you?
Nick, run!
Oh, fuck. Maya? Maya! Out of my way. Wah! Oh, boy. And he took the letter. Fuck. There goes our evidence. I knew I was gonna regret that.
You're an idiot!
Ugh. He got us. The letter's gone, of course. And he took the DL6 evidence. All of it. Back to having no clues. Wait. Maya jumped in first. Maya! Is she okay? Maya? Maya, open your eyes. Maya!
Huh? The letter. Did he take it?
Huh? Oh. Yeah. Are you okay?
I couldn't stop him. I jumped as fast as I could. One shot for that thing knocked me out cold. I'm useless. I'm no good as a lawyer or a medium. I can't even call my sister. Not even now when we need her the most. I wish I hadn't woken up at all.
Aww. Maya! There has to be some way I can help her. I better do something about her self-confidence first. Maya. She's holding something. What is that? A bullet? DL6 incident, evidence number 7, taken from the heart of Gregory Edgeworth. I remember. Von Karma was holding this when Maya jumped him. The DL6 bullet stashed in the pocket. I'll prove it to you, Maya. You're most definitely not useless. I'll prove it to you in court tomorrow. Well, what a way to end it. So, things have happened. Got tased with 600,000 volts of electricity. Maya's depressed, but her actions might have actually helped salvage the case. And Von Karma is a bigger asshole than we all suspected. Don't know whether I am impressed or disappointed at that.
Fuck this guy!
But either way, we are going to have a fun time tomorrow in the trial. But we are going to leave it off here. So, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, leave a like or subscribe. If not, leave a comment below letting me know what I can do to improve. And as always, until the next time, guys. Ciao.